My name's Kevin Woods. I'm the new instructor at Floyd County ATC in Martin, Kentucky. I started as a teacher down there in January 14th of this year, and we have a task to build a tiny house, which I just came in from the commercial construction industry on a Friday, and on Monday I was starting, work as a teacher. So being a teacher is all new to me. So I treat the kids like employees, and I'm just trying to ease my way into being a teacher. So I'm still in the learning process, but we've had some doubts on if the house was going to be finished, and my principal was one of them. He's supposed to be here, but he was my biggest, you're not going to get done, we don't have enough time, blah, blah. You're going to get time, you're going to have to be fired someone. I said, just calm down. I worked under, one of the harshest bosses in Kentucky for commercial construction. So our main objective was deadlines. So I think we've done pretty good. Our kids, with the school days that we've been out, I give all the credit to the kids. I was just there observing. I had my observer there last week, and I'm just standing there watching with my arms crossed. I had one kid that was there that never even was able to read a tape measure, and now he's installing siding. So all of our kids are involved, every one of them. The ones that were sitting in class prior to my arrival, sitting on their cell phones and not doing anything, now they're out there working, doing something. Everybody has a task on the house. But as you can see, if everybody, when they go out there and look at it, just overlook everything will be finished on the house by June. We have very little. Our kids come and go. So I'm getting used to that too. I'm not used to employees come and go. So, students are a lot different. We still got a lot of work to do, but I think for the time that we've had, they've done a pretty good job. So like I said, we started in January 14th. January 15th was the first day one of the walls went up. Actually, we built 4 walls in one day on the house. And then we were out for like a week and a half for snow. And then we came back and we finished the other walls. So our total budget this year was $21,840. And I assume you guys know where that money comes from. That comes from the state or KVEC with the money. Budget was $15,000 last year. This year we added some to it because of the house sold for more money last year. So we get 80% of that money back, and we added that to the budget. We are under budget right now. We still have like $2,500 in the bank, and I've bought most of all the materials already. So that's one of my objectives when I came in, is be at budget or under budget. I don't like going over budget. We've had our sponsors outside. We have 6 sponsors. We had Lowe's of Pikeville. They gave us good discounts on materials. We had Sloan's Plumbing that came in and helped with the kids and show us properly how to install plumbing. Reed's Insulation helped with the spray foam insulation. The house is spray foam insulation, every crack and crevice. This is the kids building the knee walls, the first part of the walls here. This is the first day we started right here. That was January 15th. That's the 3 walls that we put up in one day, that same day. The morning class framed them, or put them together. The evening class set them up. The trailer, it was purchased. The trailer was built and decked before I got here. They put the decking on it, and what I was given was just a floor, just a flat trailer. And in 2 weeks we had it framed. There's 3 weeks after I arrived at Floyd Tech. The electrical class was starting to install the electrical boxes, running the wire, and see, we have a small building in here. If you guys notice, this here is a loft, and we had to build the walls in 2 sections. So our ceilings are only 12 foot high. Our door is only 10 foot. So we had to build the walls inside the building, and then when we got it outside, believe it or not, my boss didn't think we would get the walls up in time to dry it in. If you don't know what drying in means, it means getting the windows in, getting the roof on, and so the weather doesn't impact the house. So we pulled it outside. We pulled it outside after they started the electrical boxes. We got the staircase installed. All that took us probably 2 weeks after that picture there. This is us building the knee walls. We built the knee walls before we took it outside. We had everything constructed before we took it outside. So all we had to do is we pulled it outside, we immediately put the knee walls up, put the roof rafters on, and put sheathing on. And all that was pre-assembled in the classroom. That took a lot of planning. Now if we would have waited till we pulled it outside, then built the knee walls, we would have had rain impact the house, we'd have raw wood, and all that stuff. These are the knee walls completed. They were completed probably a week prior to pulling it outside. We put the wall wrap on inside the building. Now this is the outside. I think they took some pictures here. We got it outside now. Once we get it outside, they finished their wiring. We installed the knee walls. The knee walls went up the same day we pulled it outside. The next day we put the sheathing on and put the roof material on. So we had the roof on in about 2 days. We have a living room space which deviated from the design last year, which put an extra room on the bottom floor. And I said, well, tiny houses, you're trying to maximize space with a little amount of building. So what we done was we built a build out on both ends, which this is an extra loft for living or storage. And it also acts as an overhang for the porch that we're going to build on the back. We're going to have a slide out porch that will add living space to the trailer. So when you've got it set up, you can pull the deck out, open the doors or take them off, and you got all that added space. You got 8 more feet of living space. The upper deck, the upper loft is 8 by 8. The staircase has storage underneath it with their apartment-sized refrigerator. Will be underneath the staircase. The stove will be on the back side, and the kitchen will be right here, and then the rest of it's living space. The bathroom's full-size bathroom with full-size appliances. And we added the double door on the back to have the illusion of a larger space. Instead of a side entry, we want the whole house to flow. Like I said, our house is under budget. We are under budget right now. We're in the black, and I plan to stay that way. And our kids are still, once we leave here, once we pull the house out tomorrow, we'll get back to work and finish the siding. And we're using shiplap through the house. I know some of you guys probably know who Chip and Joanna Gaines are. They're my biggest fans. I like shiplap, so we're going to put shiplap in. If anybody has any questions about the house, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can walk through it. I've got a makeshift deck on what I'm going to build. It's kind of just watch your step on it. Like I said, we just drug it from working on it, putting siding on it yesterday to bringing it down here today. But yeah, you can enter it. You can walk through it, walk up steps, and take a look at it. And I'll be out there. I'll answer any of your questions as well. Does anybody have any other questions? Great. I appreciate your time.